What we are hoping to see through this week, they come out and give us some type of news, saying that sometime in the near future they're going to tentatively set a date to send and approve the budget schedules to Parliament. That's what we want to see. We want to see them schedule a time period to where they'll be ready to send the budget schedules to Parliament for approval and reveal some kind of time frame or a date for that. That's the next critical piece we're looking for. The rate needs to change before approval is going to happen. Everything is moving in the right direction, we're very close to this. Question: will there be more than one rate at the bank? Will there be a special rate? No. The exchange rate of the Iraqi dinar will only have one exchange rate. I personally believe Parliament doesn't have any control over the exchange rate of the Iraqi currency. They do need to be a little bit on board. I think al-Sudani is giving olive branches to these people, especially those that seem to be bucking the system and trying to create constant problems. Iraq chairs the first meeting of the Group of 77 and China at the United Nations. Okay guys, it's definitely coming as things are in motion. Please make sure you have everything ready when we receive the green light. There is an air of uncertainty surrounding Syria, Iran, and Iraq. Syria is going through a rebuilding period. What we don't yet fully understand is the role Iraq and the US will play in Syria's adjustments. The 10 most powerful currencies in the world. Arab countries top the list. Quote, the Bankrate website, list of the strongest currencies in the world. 1 Kuwaiti dinar, traders getting 0.31 Kuwaiti dinars for every US dollar. 2 Bahraini dinar. 0.38 Bahraini dinars for every US dollar. 3 Omani Riyal. 0.39. 4 Jordanian dinar. 0.71. 5 British pound. 0.82. 6 Gibraltar pound. 0.82. 7 Cayman Islands dollar. 0.83. 8 Swiss franc. 0.92. 9 euro. 0.98. 10 US dollar. While the Kuwaiti dinar is the strongest currency, the Swiss franc is considered one of the most stable currencies thanks to Switzerland's political neutrality, low debt-to-GDP ratio, and conservative monetary policy. The more you bring to the table, the better negotiating position you're in. Take 2 people. Ask for whoever is in charge. Don't talk to anybody else, not a teller, not a customer service representative. I would set up a meeting and say, this is why I'm coming in, this is what I'd like to talk about, when can we get together? Keep it simple. Know the value going in. The only thing you want to do is determine what is going to be their exchange fee and can you negotiate it. I recommend that folks check out 2 or 3 different banks. It's going to become very competitive. Let me just say what I'm going to do. Say I bank with Chase Bank, I'll Google them, find out where is their private bank division. That's where the upper net worth people go. You already know what the rate is going to be. The question becomes, what are they going to charge you for a fee? That can be significant. It could be anywhere from 1% to 3%. You want to get it down. It's not locked in. I think it's negotiable. Amendment 12 seconds. See component of the budget, they haven't exposed yet publicly. Why? They haven't exposed their exchange rate yet. That's my view. They are preparing today to approve Article 12 amended portion of the 3-year budget law. What that does is make sure the Kurdistan region recaptures all their costs of extracting and transporting the oil. It has nothing to do with the rate change. That's why they're able to finish it. What you want to focus on is the budget schedules. They have not even started the first reading the budget schedules. They have not even been able to send it to Parliament for review. Today they're just preparing to complete the third and final reading to Article 12 of the three-year budget law. Central bank renews directive to spread and expand financial services and ATMs. Why are these ATMs so important to our investment in the Iraqi dinar? They are important because the CBI told us they are an integral part of the project to delete the zeros. I got a text, it said that the dinar, the Iraqi dinar, which is the linchpin of all of the currencies that are going up in value, was on the Forex Thursday morning at 4.19, and since that time, it increased up on the Forex to 4.52. And it's probably still going up. It doesn't mean our rate is going to be there, or even the bank rate is going to be there. It could be higher, and I know it is higher now than that, even at the banks. I believe we are in the final days before we get the final flip or switch or change of the purchasing power of the dinar. National Security Advisor Qasim al-Araji received today, Sunday, the Charge d'Affaires of the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad, Daniel Rubenstein, and discussed with him ways to develop relations between Iraq and the United States of America through the Strategic Framework Agreement, in a way that achieves the interests of Iraq, and the security and stability of the region. The media office of the National Security Advisor stated in a statement that the advisor received, in his office today, Sunday, the Charge d'Affaires of the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad, Daniel Rubenstein, and his accompanying delegation. Al-Araji congratulated Rubenstein on assuming the duties of Charge d'Affaires of the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad. They also discussed ways to develop relations between Iraq and the United States of America through the Strategic Framework Agreement, in a way that achieves the interests of Iraq and the security and stability of the region, according to the statement. The meeting also discussed regional developments and the ceasefire agreement in the Gaza Strip, stressing the implementation of the terms of this agreement, and its continuation to ensure sustainable security in the region. The Parliamentary Finance Committee announced today, Sunday, its vote to amend Article 12 of the draft General Budget Law. The committee's statement stated that the Parliamentary Finance Committee, headed by Atwan al-Atwani, held a meeting today, Sunday the 19th of January 2025, to continue amending the Federal General Budget Law included on the agenda of the Council's session to vote on it. Al-Atwani indicated, according to Al-Ban, that the committee held several meetings dedicated to studying the amendment of Article 12 related to the export of the region's oil and the costs of production and transportation, stressing that advanced stages have been reached in this regard in preparation for putting it to a vote in the Council, noting that the amendments relate to Article 12 and not to the budget schedules. The committee stated that a number of observations and proposals were discussed, and it stressed the importance of proceeding with the legislation of the law related to Article 12 in a way that ensures that all parties are obligated to implement its outcomes and achieve the public interest. The interventions also focused, according to the statement, on Article 12 and discussed in detail issues related to the consulting company, determining time periods, and production and export costs, indicating the need to develop a well-thought-out plan based on the proposed texts, with the possibility of amending them to address obstacles and ensure the achievement of the law's objectives. The committee voted within it to amend Article 12 of the draft General Budget Law regarding the costs of producing and exporting oil from the Kurdistan region, in preparation for vote.